Hey guys, this is Adam Sauer here. I'm here at the Creating Reality Hackathon at the University of Southern California in Los Angeles. It's March 15th, 2018, so this is the end day of the hackathon after we've already done our pitches, our initial pitches, and judging has begun. So there's more stuff happening today, but now just taking the time to make a video of what we did. So I worked on a team called Water Diviner. I'm capturing the screen so you can kind of look at it. Yeah, this is our dev post. If you go, it's just devpost.com/software/water diviner. The idea was a augmented reality map that could show you where the local, nearest sources of water are. So, the inspiration, just like climate change, a lot of people are going to be looking for water. You get it. So we're helping people look for water through augmented reality. We have some notes in here. We also have a GitHub that has most of the details that I'll be getting into. So basically, how we started, we have Esri here. They have an ArcGIS runtime beta for augmented reality and virtual reality that they're helping teams work with. So we decided to look into that a lot, and then also look into other things like Mapbox, just out of familiarity. So we kind of have a lot of the notes of the initial approaches we started with, and then what we ended up going with. We also have the GitHub history here, so you can kind of see the different commits that we made throughout the hackathon. This is the first hackathon where I got Unity and GitHub talking together. Usually we use Unity's collaborate function because it just works so much easier. Although, GitHub is just a standard that we all need to get with. So, yeah. So we did that. I'm going to hop into quickly the data background, the database structure that we did. Actually, I'll go through the team real quick. So it was me, Cesar De Castro. He kind of pitched the idea, and we rallied around it. Clarice Mariano. She had design work and helped out a lot with making assets in Unity, and then also Dai Lin. She helped a lot with finding out how to get the data from OpenStreetMaps. Nathan WC something, I forget it. Sorry, Nathan. He helped out a lot. We were really diving into how do we use OpenVR, because that was a thing we needed to do if we wanted to get the ArcGIS stuff working with Meta. We ended up not getting that part of it done with it, but that was by no means Kevin's fault at all. No, yeah. So it was just trying to figure out that infrastructure and getting C# and C++ to interop together. It's pretty difficult. So I'm gonna go through one of the coolest things that we did figure out how to do. We found the largest database of water sources. This is fountains, water taps, all that kind of stuff, is the OpenStreetMaps database. OpenStreetMaps is a mapping system that's open source and it's used around the world. There's a humanitarian OpenStreetMap task manager, and that's used for a lot of disaster response events. Like, say there's an earthquake in Mexico, they'll kind of make a mapping community for individuals to go in, map out buildings that might not be on the map yet, and try to improve stuff. I've seen it used a lot for the Ebola outbreaks in Africa. Let's see, there was the typhoons in the Philippines. They actually started in response to the earthquake in Haiti a while ago. So we used the OpenStreetMap database to talk to, and then we figured out that they have a lot of data for water sources. So we found this website that kind of goes through water sources, but this website actually works. It's making images. These are all image files that are being called through an API. So we wanted to say, no, we can't talk to this. We need to talk to the actual database to pull the data for all these sources. So That was something we spent a lot of time on. And eventually, working with the Esri folks, we found a site that basically you specify what type of layer you want to pull, and then you run it. You can pull that as JSON or KMLs files, and so we basically did that. We downloaded it, saved the fountains as a KML. Then you upload that to Mapbox's Studio, and now that's a web-based like mapping layer that we can just talk to from the mapping SDK in Unity. So they have, with their SDK, you can go in and kind of put in your own map ID, put in the layer type, and then run that so that you're pulling in, and also add like a prefab to it. So we use just really basic blue cylinders as our prefabs, and so those are pulled in for every fountain in the area. So we did that, and basically we got that working. We also got a little bit working with the ArcGIS AR and VR runtimes on an Android phone. I don't have the Android phone right here, so if I get a video for that, I'll upload it. But yeah, that's basically what we did for our project, and a couple of takeaways. I kind of wish we had stayed with the main hackathon space because I just miss that energy a little bit. You see other people working on their stuff and also stressing out about things, and other people can come up, ask you. Also, just it's a lot easier to help each other out. So I do think it's really valuable. Just really valuable to have that. I don't know. Overall, the team was great, and it was a learning experience and all that kind of stuff. So that's what we produced, and I'm really excited that we got that data infrastructure, especially because that's something that is going to be critical for my own knowledge, especially in several projects that I'm working on. So, anyways, that's our project, and yeah, thanks. See ya.